And we're live. I'd like to welcome everybody to Let's Talk Fishing video podcast. I'm very honored to have James Simmons with me to do his angler spotlight. James and I have fished together, and I really think he's a great angler. He's also a great person. Well, without further ado, here's James Simmons. Please tell us about yourself, James.
Oh, thanks, Jay. Thanks for having me on. So, yeah, I'm James Simmons, born and raised in South Georgia, but fished all over the country. I've fished Bassmaster Opens, Toyota Series, BFLs for the last 5 or 6 years, and club fish tournaments for the last 25 years. So tournament fish for a really long time, but just the last 5 or 6 years have I really gotten a little more serious and, went to the next level with it. I had some success. Catch a check. I fished the Opens for 3 years, catch a check or two every year. Some of those are some really good events for me. My plans for this coming year are not 100% set in stone yet, but I want to definitely do one series in the BFL. I'm not sure which series yet. Maybe the Mississippi again. I fished it the last couple of years. It's really, BFLs are really well-ran tournaments. Let's see. After where I would like to go in the next few years, I would really, really like to get back into the Opens, as a boater, and maybe even a couple of the Toyota series. Those are really where it's at. If you're striving to be a top level angler, that's really where you need to be. I'd say my best accomplishment is probably top 10 I had at Ross Barnett a few years ago in a Bassmaster Open. That was nice. one of my best events. Ross Barnett is a lake that a lot of people don't really like, but I like it. I do not mind lakes that fish tough, especially if you kind of know it going into it. And I fish really slow. I fish really thorough. And lakes that are really tough, the bite's kind of tough on, I feel like I do better because I don't have a problem staying focused and, being ready when that 1 or 2 or just 5 total bites for the whole day comes in. So I feel like I do well on those tough lakes like that. And where some people like to run and gun and, they just burn out. Let's see. I have 3 double-digit bass. One you can see over my shoulder. 2 from South Georgia and 1 from Lake Chickamauga a couple of years ago. Hopefully, I'd like to add a few more one day, but 3 is a pretty good number. A lot of people don't have 1, but I'm thankful that I have 3. That's about it.
Who sponsors you?
My sponsors are Stanford Baits, Woo Tungsten, Enigma, Vector Hooks, P-Line, Amphibia, Gambler, Soft Plastics, Sublime Wear, who makes my jerseys. Probably forgetting one. Hoorag, the neck bandanas, protect you from the sun. And of course, the family business back in Georgia is Clough Pecan.
Okay, well, thank you very much, James, for doing your angler spotlight. Really, really glad that you took time out of your very busy schedule
to
do this for us, for our listeners. And with that, I'm Jay Angel. I was your host with very special guest and angler spotlight, James Simmons.
Thank you very much.